Jay wind you up, because we all know what happens. I said we all know what happens.
Yes, Mum, and I'm eating fine.
Yes, but you're under pressure. I mean, it's not just the wedding. You haven't even finished packing yet. I'd worry. Ah, Rakesh. I'm completely on your side. Just don't tell Jay.
I'm guessing you haven't told her it's off.
Do you think this is funny?
I've moved here, changed my life completely to fit around yours, and now I'm possibly dumped. Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
We'd stop and chat, only I'm being filmed later by professionals and everything.
He always gabbles when he's nervous.
I liked your online thing.
Really? You've seen it?
Yes, otherwise he wouldn't have said it. Best of luck for tomorrow.
Look, whether Lisa uses my firm or another, she's got a case against Jay.
I notice you're still not offering to back out.
I'd be pretty spineless if I did. Is that what you really want? If I can make something work for everyone...
No, I know you are joking.
Seriously, if I can sort this Lisa thing out, will the wedding go ahead? Believe me, I can perform miracles when I need to.
Of course. No, if you really think you can.
I don't even know what a Mendy is.
Ah, you weren't invited then?
No.
It's when the bride gets together with her mates and they do that henna tattooey thing on their hands.
How the hell do you know?
Sarah told Gabby because Katie's going, and Gabby told Angel right before she spray painted her through a doily.
Well, I've arranged for today off, and you said lunch, so we could book into a cheap hotel for the afternoon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh, I can't. I've got that meeting with old man Holton.
Oh, charming.
Well, I'll text you if I get finished early.
Well, I might have spent £1,000 in the shops by then.
Have fun.
Did you hear what I just said?
Jay can be such a pompous little git. But maybe I leapt in where I should have held back a bit.
We're not going to court, love, if that's what's worrying you.
We decided last night. Maybe I jumped in too. Well, it's too much stress.
Well, I can't say I'm not relieved.
Have we got you in bother?
Priya wasn't much impressed.
All right. Was the wedding off?
I feel like I've led you up the garden path.
Don't be daft, love. You've been very kind.
She's putting on a brave face, son. I mean, there's the two of us and no real work.
You still have a case for unfair dismissal.
Well, that'll be neither here nor there without going to court.
You know that, I know that, but Jay doesn't need to. Maybe it's time to give him one more push.
Whoever decorated this place has got a fantastic sense of humour.
You're quite witty. I'm more used to the cutting side of funny.
So, let's get this paperwork out of the way. A bit dog-eared, but it'll still be legal. Right.
Will I be able to have something, though, to keep? Like a photo when he's born?
Well, we agreed not to.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
Look, I've got this you can have. I had a scan at 6 months.
Well, look at that.
They told me they all had big noses in the womb.
They lied. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't post those forms.
Well, to be honest, it is nice to talk to someone without the awkward looks.
Can't believe I actually got to see him. That's a classic King Conk you've got there.
I'm glad you've come in. How are you, Lisa?
Fair enough.
I've been worried about you.
Nice to know.
Oh, it's a shame. Thanks to my future brother-in-law here, we've gone all silly on it. Started shouting about courtrooms.
Is that how you see this? Silly?
I don't see Lisa as silly, no. But this? It's unnecessary. Yes.
Are you going to give me my job back?
You've crossed many lines recently.
Oh, that makes two of us. I'd like to come back to work when I'm fit, please.
And she wants tiding over.
We're asking for full pay till she's fit, with an ex gratia payment on top.
And who's asking? Her or you?
Me. Greg's so not like you. He's smaller and lots of curly black hair.
Jebby sod.
When the clinic told us the sperm we'd been given was...
Bald.
It's the idea of having to explain things to people over and over again. At least the baby will be half of me. We'll be able to see my bit. He did try, but as things went on, he just couldn't handle it.
I wish I'd never gone to the clinic. Sorry. I know you're going to have a lovely baby out of this.
He's the most important thing in the world now. What?
Well, just wait till he's in your face and shouting that he hates you and you're a terrible parent. I get that loads. It's one of the most challenging things you'll ever do. Being a parent can be a nightmare. But if you're half as happy as I am... Oh, no, don't cry. No, I can't cope when women cry.
I wish I had someone.
I'd offer, but I'm taken.
Someone I fancied.
Cheers!
I mean, loved. My husband. I mean, I can't believe this. We're the sort of people who book holidays months in advance. My house is like...
No! When you're not spilling things.
Even my fingers have got fat.
Rodney! You're good with women.
Depends who they are.
If you can't see your way to a settlement, it'll have to be a tribunal.
Where we'll all take our chances. And I'd say it's probably 50-50.
These last few months have been so hard for us. Our daughter's locked away.
She committed a serious crime.
She already feels responsible for his ups and downs, and now for me with this carry on with my heart. This isn't about me and money. It's about making life a bit easier for Belle. When I first came in here, I had no intention of going to court.
Well done for the bravado, then. You had me fooled.
And he's got no stomach for it because he doesn't want to upset your sister.
Oh, ain't he nice?
I don't know, I hardly know him, but I know you. And I know what's right. And you've not been treating me right, so now I flaming well will go to court.
Stay calm, love.
Do you think I deserve this? Do you think this is fair? My health ruined. My job over. My daughter gone. Do you think I deserve this?
Of course you don't.
Well, then stop showing off in front of him and do the right thing, or I will take this further.
And say what?
That I was entitled to a warning letter. What I got was the sack. And I don't need him to tell me. That's not right.
I admit that not giving you a warning letter was a mistake. I'll speak to the accountants. But it'll be hundreds, not thousands.
And Lisa's job's still open?
Are you still here?
I won't collude with you.
I had to meet her to sign these documents to say I won't see the baby.
Jimmy, you swear that once you've signed these... That's it. A bit soggy.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Yeah, there we go. Do you have any, any family to help?
Down south, yeah. I'll be moving there to have the baby.
Well, I hope you weren't thinking of going today, because, well, these will need a couple of hours in a very low oven.
Right, yeah. Well, I suppose I could post them after all.
Look, one more day won't hurt. You can sign them face to face tomorrow, and then you can both move on. Hmm?
Oh. Are you okay? Yeah?
No, I'll get them. Don't be daft, I will. Hi, girls. We're nearly done.
Who's we?
She's been a godsend. Aw, new BFF. Her, Mendy artist, me, him, beauty specialist, like a match made in Anglo-Asian heaven. Oh, no, I've seen her going into yours, and, he's left her with all the work decorating the house, and I'd nearly finished, so...
Nisha, you've met Katie, haven't you? This is, Layla.
Are you the one that likes a drink? Only get a kid in. Only get a kid in.
So, are you after an invite, Kerry?
I thought you were invited. Well, not totally officially yet. Oh, Priya, I saw Rakesh come up with the factory with Lisa.
Would you like to come to the Mendy?
Right, OK, so... No punches got thrown, but, they kind of looked like they'd sorted it out when we left.
And how did Rakesh look?
Lush. Suited, booted, gorgeous. Can Dan please have his cast-offs?
Kerry, she meant how was his mood?
Oh, are you bricking it, cousin? I love the way she talks. Dead common. Hey! Oh! No, honestly, relax, Priya. He looked like a man in charge. Still gonna be Lush.
Come with me, Ashley. Why, do you need a gopher? No more a friend and someone to practice my script with.
You've got a script?
Gardening golden nuggets don't come from nowhere, David.
They're filming me, and I'm sure I can feel a swelling on my nose.
That is your nose.
So these people that are coming then, are they like proper telly people and that?
Professionals, paid for by the corporate sponsor. They invest in my vlog, do the filming and that, advertise their wares on the site, and the more people who log on...
Ka-ching for them.
And for me, here's hoping.
Go after him, he seems nervous.
Not his dad.
Amble round in about 10 minutes. Return a cup of sugar.
Aren't you meant to be having a drink with Rakesh?
Yeah, I was. I thought you were doing something with your son.
No. Kieran's flight's been cancelled, so it won't be until tomorrow. Can I get a bottle of red to go, please? No offence, but I like the wine in here.
Good.
You're sitting down with us for a bit, though, surely?
Well, actually, I...
Yes, you will. Come on, pull up a pew. No's not an option.
Oh, look at it. Sit still, you big lump. You'll ruin my reputation. Oh, it's just like some really nice form of torture.
Right. Make way. Mother of the bride coming through. How are your mum and dad, Nisha?
Oh, still arguing for England. I think she's jealous of you making a break from Uncle Rishi. Hey, she'll be asking for advice tomorrow. They're pretty stunned at you and Rakesh.
Yeah, well, some of us are too lazy for dating, aren't we?
Watch it. Nisha's had an arranged marriage.
Only a man who didn't know me would marry me.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, me and Nisha did it. Hi. Are you the other woman in David's life? It's hard to keep track of you all.
Do you know, you're such a wind-up merchant. This is Nisha, my cousin.
Hey, yeah, hands up if you slept with David.
Ooh. I'm glad you're here to see this. Oh, my giddy aunt. I think you mean OMG, actually. OM flipping G. She's the sponsors coordinator. She's brought snacks and fruit. Wow. Sorry.
Just the one today, Zach?
No, I'm supposed to be on the wagon. At least we're not so skint now, thanks to you. You're a proper gent.
Oh, I'll pass that on to Priya.
I will. And, well, all the best for tomorrow.
Cheers, thanks.
Hey, Priya wouldn't have wanted you to abandon Lisa. Not really.
Jay will be fine tomorrow. But he won't dare not be. George would kill him.
I just can't help thinking I didn't do enough to reassure her. Or was that just Priya? I probably shouldn't be asking you.
You know already. She's great. And highly strung. Listen, feel free to tell me to bog off, but I'm just a bit concerned about where the whole love thing comes into all this.
I love her now. I mean, I'd probably be less nervous if I didn't.
Well, that is fantastic to know. I just couldn't get my head around that not being the case in the first place, with the whole arranged marriage thing. Have you told her? I'm sorry, I'm embarrassing you. But tell her, definitely tell her. I would if I were you. She gets insecure.
I don't want to scare her.
No, she'll just feel more... She'll be buzzing. I made up for you, mate. Well done. And listen, I'm massively relieved. But tell her, definitely tell her, yeah? Straight away.
Oh, I will when I get my hand back.
Sorry.
Isn't
wasn't necessarily about falling in love first.
Well, apparently not.
From what I've heard, you've fallen in and out of love with your man 10 times over.
Excuse me? Is there anything you haven't blabbed about, Kerry?
Well, you can pack a lot into an hour.
When did you know that you loved Raj?
It took a year. I mean, I liked him, and the bedroom stuff was great. And I thought, well, liking's okay. And then we went to this wedding.
And was it seeing someone else get married?
Oh, no. It was me having a bug and being sick all night and him holding me hair. I was like, I really love you for this. And he goes, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't love you. Oh. I'm really happy for you, Nisha. I bet you're happy I came now, you silly moo. It takes time. You'll both get there in the end.
Speak of the devil, your fella wants a word with you.
Maybe he wants to elope.
Not after all the hard work that's gone into this.
Hey. I've been having a drink with David,
Oh, I've just been scoffing a cake.
and there's something I need to say.
Look, you were right about Lisa. I'm sorry.
Oh. You know, you're a brave and gorgeous woman and a fantastic mother, and it's all gonna be fine. Better than fine. You see, the thing is, I love you.
Now?
No, next week. Why?
Oh, I just
I
thought
get that
we'd-
you're not there yet, and I don't expect you to be. But I love you. Yeah, I've said it.
Now, you want it weathered, a bit like me, really. So you slap on your yoghurt, and here comes the science bit. Live yoghurt forms an algae, which will turn your pot a lovely pale green. And here's one I did earlier. And if you've got any left over and a dollop of jam, you've got a pudding as well, haven't you? Shh. What's not to like? Can we cut there? Amazing. Could you peel us a banana? No, I'm serious, Ashley. I'm having a sugar crash here.
Oh. Okay.
50,000 people haven't been given since 1995.
Hey. Paula, the packing was just too strong. Left Mum and the Bendy with the girls.
Dad's up at home farm helping Megan decorate the place.
Oh, how is she?
Keep him busy. Amber went down about an hour ago.
She must be knackered. How she feels. Nisha turned out really funny and sweet. She used to be really jealous when we were kids.
Well, you might have hated yourself, but to her, you were pretty and clever.
You make clever sound like that's a bad thing.
Wasted it is.
So I gather Rakesh sorted things out with you and Lisa.
Is that what he said?
No, I don't need this.
I'm just stating a fact. I am perfectly capable of falling in and out with my own staff without third-party interference.
Do you know what, Jake? Why don't you just not bother coming tomorrow, yeah?
I never even mentioned tomorrow.
Right, it's always the same old rubbish with you, isn't it? Gotta be top dog, always in charge. And then someone comes along that actually has some morals.
Oh, please, lawyers don't have morals.
No, he is kind and considerate, right, and he cares about me, and you just can't stand it. Your little patch, your factory, this house, you're pathetic.
Possibly. Anyway, after tomorrow, you'll be living at his house. With him. I'll miss you. You know, this. I know you. You don't want to go, do you?
I do.
Really?
He loves me.
Well, why don't you look happier about it, then? Tell your face how brilliant he is. Because it hasn't caught up with the nonsense that's spouting out of your mouth. Great. I'll go. Your wedding. Your funeral. Just get on with it.
You weren't with old man Holton. He called about an invoice.
I hope you apologised. I was stuck on the A66. Flaming madness. I'll phone him now.
He said you weren't even due a meeting.
Senile old git. He's worse than you, Rodney. I'm surprised that business isn't bankrupt. Angel!
I'll see to her. There won't be enough room in there for you, her, and your ever-extending nose.
It'll be over tomorrow.
It's for the best.
Says the man who had boggle to do with most of his own kids growing up.
Hey, Amber. Hey.
Your mummy. Just wish you'd admit you're not happy.
Missed what the Dowager Countess thinks of Lady Mary's recent racy behaviour? You'd be surprised. Catch up on Downton Abbey on ITV Player. And here on ITV this Friday night at 9, Lewis comes out of retirement and there's a new member of the team. But next in Coronation Street, does Gary have an admirer? And with Liz still planning to see Jim in prison, what will Tony have to say?